I just wanted to do a little recap on the video that I did with that young man. The tiara, of course, that I was wearing. Paste, my dear, paste. I'm afraid it went with all the rest of the goods of the house and a lot of my jewellery as well. It was to pay off, death duties, and of course the gambling as well. We were left with very little, really. I was quite lucky because I managed to claim some of the furniture, the house, the desk that I'm sitting at. That's part of the house. And I still have the wonderful Chinese lamps that used to be in the Chinese drawing room. Now, they were wonderful. And of course I had, as you can see in the background, there is the candelabras. And they used to be, of course, in the dining room. And lit every night for dinner. Oh, it was quite wonderful. And of course I still have my wonderful collection of teapots. I've been collecting teapots for many a year. So I managed to keep hold of that. And interestingly also was that I managed to save some of the urns that were in the park. And I have them here in my garden, in my little garden. And some people say, oh, it is pretensions of grandeur. Well, of course, I know grandeur. And so I suppose in some ways it is a bit like a pretentious garden, but never mind, I love it. And later I will show you the garden, but not at the moment. Oh, now the only other thing that I wanted to recap on was the King's School in Ely. Now, one of the governors of the school at that time was a man called Lord Fairhaven. Now, he had a wonderful house called Anglesey Abbey. And Anglesey Abbey was somewhere my mamma used to go because she knew him. And interesting also is the fact that when we had Trafalgar Park, we had a young footman called John. Now, John eventually went to Anglesey Abbey, and he now has a YouTube channel, and he talks a lot about Anglesey Abbey, and it's absolutely marvellous to listen to him. And of course, having known him, you know, makes such a difference. I will try and find a link, and I'll put it on there, and then you can go and look at it if you like to. Well, I think that covers everything that I wanted to say about the last video. And so, more to come. Goodbye.